Hello, everyone. This is Shannon Lavenia here with you today, and welcome to the web class. I'm super excited that you're here with me. We're going to have a great time. It's going to be absolutely fantastic. And I'm going to give a couple of minutes for people to hop on the line here and join us. So hang on for a couple of seconds here while we wait for people to pop on in here. Let's see, who do we have? Okay, I see lots of you guys are popping in here. And I'm going to send out a reminder text and a reminder email to everyone that we are live. All right, as you come on the line, go ahead and put your name and where you're coming on from today. Let me know that you're here. And also, if you guys would tell me a little bit about your business, that would be fantastic too, because that lets me know what company you're with and what your products are and what it is that you're looking to achieve here on the call today. That would be awesome as well. Let's see what we got here. Okay, I see we've got Larry and Patricia. We've got Ty, Darren, Dan, Chris, Margaret, Maggie. Welcome all of you guys. Excited that you're here. And today we're going to be covering how to generate, hey Larry, awesome, financial advisor. That's fantastic, good. Okay, today we're going to be talking about how to get 20 to 50 fresh leads for your business per day. And I'm very specifically going to be talking about how to create online funnels to do that and explaining the psychology behind online funnels. And I'll give you guys a little bit of information about myself as well. Okay, good. We've got Good Life USA. And I see we've got a little bit of a delay going on here. And let me just send this message out to everybody so that they know we are here and we are ready to rock. Okay, we have over 100 people registered for today's webinar. So there'll be people popping in and off, I am sure, joining us for a fantastic, fantastic class. Okay, good. And I am going to put this on Facebook real quick. Whenever you're doing a live class, you should always promote it on Facebook for sure. This way people will hop on with you. Okay, we've got Carrot Bars, awesome Arborn. Okay, good, good. We've got a good spectrum of people here on the line today. So you guys ready to rock? I'm going to introduce myself to you one more time. If you're brand new to my audience, to following me, definitely let me know that. You can put yes, new down there in the bottom. And my name is Shannon Lavenia. I'm a direct selling expert. I'm known as the Booming Your Business Coach. And I help entrepreneurs to launch their business and their lead generation online and to scale up very rapidly. So I've been in business since 2002. I've worked with corporate consulting clients. I've worked with people in network marketing. I've worked with people in direct sales. And I currently am with a direct selling network marketing company as well. I tell you that because if you are with a network marketing or a direct selling company, I do want to give you a bit of a disclaimer and just let you know that, one, I absolutely love that you have your company. I have 100% respect for it. I have students in over 20 different companies, and I will be sharing some of my personal funnels with you today. Those funnels are not to show you my business or what I do, but I would be remiss if I didn't show you what I'm actually really doing in real time, right? You don't want to see what I was doing 6 months ago. You want to see what I'm doing now. So I'm going to open up my funnels to you as I promised when you registered for the web class today. So I'm going to head on over to the slides and we're going to go ahead and rock and roll. And if you have any questions at all throughout today's presentation, I invite you to ask them. Before I was in direct selling and did online marketing, I was a high school teacher. So I'm really good at teaching you and I'm open to whatever questions. To the web class today, and my name again is Shannon Lavenia. I live here in Salt Lake City, Utah. Before that, I lived in Arizona and Los Angeles. I'm a wife and a mom. I've been married and I've been with my husband for 20 years. And no, he didn't find me as a teeny bopper, but I've been with him for 20 years. My daughter's gonna be 7 in October. She's absolutely beautiful. We've got 2 dogs, 2 guinea pigs, a gazillion fish, and a variety of other things living here in our household. And doing what I'm going to share with you today, I rapidly became the #1 earner in my company. If you're wondering what that takes, I was making over $100,000 a month. I did that my first year in business. I consistently generate over 200 quality leads per week. And I grew an email list to over 40,000 members. And your email list is your most valuable asset, because no matter what company you're with, no matter what you're doing in business today, you can always market new products and services to the people that are on your list, and they're going to be the most receptive to it. So we're going to talk a bit about list building today too. And I did over $20 million in sales online, and that's continuing today. This is a snapshot of my email list management software that I use. So you can just see really the type of results that I'm getting in my business. I share this with you because I want you to have confidence that the information I'm going to share with you today is really, really valuable, and it is going to help you a lot. So yesterday I had about 95 opt-ins. This week I've had about 165, actually a little bit more because I took this late last night. And so every week you can see last week I had 176. So lots and lots of leads coming into my business. And I do all of this while traveling the world and having an absolute blast doing it. So we're going to talk a lot about automation too. What you're going to learn today is how to end the exhausting chase for leads and customers. If you have been exhausted trying to find people for your business, definitely you can put that in there too. And I see we've got a lot of new people to network marketing, so that's absolutely fantastic. This is going to help you a lot. And how to remove the manual labor from your business for good and create a system that generates ongoing, liberating heaps of cash. I love the sound of that, and it's very, very exciting. And the no overwhelm way to confidently grow your business, even if you are new to online marketing, your email list is shorter than your grocery list, you're tech phobic, or some people might refer to you as tech challenged. Your overwhelm is your middle name and you're strapped for time. And you've tried this funnel stuff before and you just run for the hills. Like maybe you tried to do a little online stuff and it didn't quite work out. And so you just kind of bailed on it. Even if you've done all of that, we're going to get some real awesome results. And I'm going to show you an inside look at my personal lead generation funnel. So my promise is at the end of this training, you'll have a workable and easy to use 4-step plan that helps you strategize, lay out, write, and launch your first online lead generation machine. Now, I do want to make sure that you have a pen and paper handy as well, because you're going to want to take some notes throughout the webinar. But I also don't want you to be freaked out about missing anything, because I am going to send you a copy of these slides at the end of the webinar, okay? So you are going to get a copy of them at the end of the webinar, as well as a worksheet, an action guide, and a couple of other goodies. I'll send it to you via email, okay? So don't worry if you don't get every single line. You can also do screenshots of the slides. That's totally fine. Okay, good. And do interact with me, because that keeps me knowing what you need and that we're going along, okay? Because I can flip off the slides at any time. I've been doing this a long time. Right? So I can ad-lib this entire conversation to you. Good. Hey, from Canada. And I want you to have a real viable way to create real duplication on your team. Now, this is specific to people in direct selling or network marketing. If you are in direct selling or network marketing, of course, you're looking to grow a team. And part of that is having the tools and the resources to help them. If you own a traditional business, this is really important too. Chris, to answer your question, I'm not sure what you are asking, if it's expensive. And expensive is kind of a relative term, right? Like I drive kind of what people would consider an expensive car. I live in an expensive house. So give me a little bit more details about that. Okay, good. And I hopefully you're feeling really, really confident about this and happy you're ready. And I want you to stick around to the end, because I do have a really big, juicy, awesome gift for you. So first thing I want to do is just talk about the elephant in the room. And the elephant in the room is all of those feelings that you have about online marketing. You know, the ones that are like, oh my gosh, I can't find anyone to talk about. It's so confusing. It's overwhelming. I don't know what to do. I'm frustrated. There's too many tools. What do I do with all these tools? Which tools do I need? Which tools do I not need, right? This is really the elephant in the room, is like those feelings that we have about online marketing. But I want you to know that online marketing is the fastest way to grow your business. You can go and talk to people one-on-one all day long, but you can talk to thousands of people online at one time. So it can be very much fun. It can be simple, and it can be really, really easy. It doesn't have to be overcomplicated. There's just a lot of information out there, and we have to kind of dial it in and just look at what the most important steps to take first are. And Meryl and I get it. Meryl is my business partner. She's my copywriter, and she is also the co-creator of many of my courses. And we totally get it, because we all start from the same place, right? I started with the same challenges when I launched my business because I was a high school teacher, right? I started my business out of necessity. I didn't start my business because I was entrepreneurial and I had a brilliant idea. My husband and I got married on a Saturday, and on Monday, he went into his job and he was downsized. So we had all of these dreams of building a life together. We had just bought a house. We had just bought a new car. We had just paid for a wedding, and my husband's six-figure income went poof, and it was gone. So we didn't really know what to do, and it literally turned into a nightmare. We almost lost our house. We almost lost our cars. My husband ended up in the hospital from the stress. He was 31 years old, looked like Herky Rock on the outside, but was dying on the inside, and we had to do something different. But we did not have a brilliant idea. We didn't have money for a franchise or money to go, buy real estate. We didn't have all those resources. So we got started in network marketing and direct selling. And I had no clue what I was doing. I had no sales experience, no marketing experience. I did know how to discipline teenagers. And if there's anything you want to know about human reproduction, I can teach it to you, because I was a biology teacher. So those are the things that I knew. But I didn't know about Google or conversions or HTML or any of this crazy stuff. I started my business very simply by putting flyers out. Now, I put 5,000 flyers out a week on cars in Arizona in July. Now, if you've been to Arizona, you will know that it is hot as Hades. I got sunburned in places I didn't even know I could get sunburned. That really is me. I've been blonde since I was born. And this is how I started my business, right? And yes, Marie, you're right. The pay for teachers is pitiful. I was making $26,000 a year. There was no way that I could support myself and my husband on that, right? Now, putting out flyers worked, but I was working all the time. I was always a phone warrior. And quite frankly, it's not duplicatable because no one else was willing to do it. So I was working all the time. I was working for my business instead of my business working for me. And if you can relate to that, put a yes down there in the chat box, right? My business was not working for me if I wasn't working it. And I got into business because I wanted some time freedom. So I wanted to create that. I was drowning in self-doubt. All I could think about was, oh my gosh, can I even do this? Am I going to fail? And there was a lot going on in my head between my ears, and it wasn't good. I didn't have nearly enough leads, and I was beyond confused. So I'm sure that some of you guys can totally relate to this scenario, and that's why you're on the webinar today. And I share this with you because I want you to understand that we all start from the same place, right? We all start from this same place, and we grow from there. And I'm going to help you to grow from there with my experience. So I did a lot of courses in the last 15 years. I've probably spent over $100,000 on courses and conferences and conventions. And in my first couple months, I just really knew that I had to invest in developing my skills. And If you came to our house, you would have laughed because we didn't have much furniture because I kept selling stuff to buy courses. And I just, did what I needed to do. It was a very smart investment in myself and my future. And I learned and I applied. I was no longer struggling to get leads or customers. My business was always working for me. I was hitting rank after rank until I was #1 in the company. I had my first 6-figure month in my 7th month in business. And best of all, my income was increasing every single week. And I had hundreds of people on my team who were having success as well. So in 90 days, I had my first $20,000 month. In 7 months, I had my first $100,000 month. And I don't share this with you because I'm telling you that you can get those results. Wow, we have a lot of teachers on here. You guys are fantastic. I'm so excited. I don't usually have this many teachers. That's so awesome. So I had my first $20,000 month, and in 7 months, I had my first $100,000 month. And I can't guarantee you these results, obviously, but what I can tell you is that what I'm going to teach you today works. It works in every company. It helped me win cars. It helped me travel the world. And I have been on stages all over the world teaching exactly what I'm going to teach to you today. So far, I've taught over 40,000 students the strategies that you're going to be learning today. Yes, $1,000 a month is fantastic because that's kind of a make it or break it, right? You make $1,000 a month and you launch from there. That's awesome. So I mastered lead generation. It boomed my business, and I know that you guys would love that, right? I'm going to help you avoid the costly mistakes I made, and I want you to know that this plan is something that you can apply to any business model in any niche. So if you're in healthcare, if you're doing nutritionals, if you're in technology, if you're in weight loss or skincare, or you've got coaching courses or financial or real estate or whatever it is you're doing, the principles of online marketing work exactly the same. So let's take a look at how my funnels work. And before I open up my funnels to you, I'm going to explain the psychology, because just looking at the pages, you won't understand why they are the way they are, or why they're ordered the way they are, or how they work. So we're going to cover the psychology of funnels. And if you really take on learning this one bit of information can completely change your business. It will change how you look at leads, how you consider prospects, and also the understanding of what it takes to move somebody from an interest to an intention, right? So we're going to talk about that. So this is what a funnel looks like, right? In real life, you've probably used one in a kitchen, or if you were in college, who knows what you used funnels for, right? But this is what a funnel looks like. And we're going to focus on a very simple funnel model with 4 steps. Now, sometimes you'll see ones with 6 steps or 7 steps. I'm really a proponent of the KISS system. Keep it simple, silly, or stupid, or whatever you want to say. But we're going to keep it to 4 steps. So the purpose of each step is to move a lead through to becoming a prospect and then a customer or rep. The most important word on this entire page is the word through. You're moving a lead through to becoming a prospect and then a customer or a rep. Now, I'll explain to you why I'm stressing this in a little bit, but you're moving them through each step. Step number 1 is to capture their attention and information. This is called list building. You start with promotion. You promote your webpage through various media. You can do it with Facebook Messenger. You can do it with Facebook Live. You can do it with giving away freebies like an ebook or an infographic or a video, something that's going to help somebody solve a valuable problem. There's lots and lots of ways that you can promote your business. And the most important thing is that you have something to promote. And if you're in direct selling, if you're with a network marketing company, that you are not marketing or promoting your company's website. And I'll explain why that's very important in a minute, okay? You're not promoting anything that has your company's logo, product images, or anything like that on it. Okay, so these are just 3 examples of ways you can promote your lead capture page. You can do Twitter posts, Facebook ads, Instagram posts, Instagram stories, videos, solo ads. You could do Pinterest, right? There's a lot of different ways that you can get attention onto your capture page. The most important thing is that you are capturing that attention. Then you want to actually capture their information, right? So this is what a capture page looks like. It's also called an opt-in page or a landing page, and it's a website that has an opt-in form. So it's got a form that somebody can fill out their name and their email address. Now, I want you guys to put in the comments so that I know, and it's important that as many of you do this as possible, how many of you guys know how to create an opt-in page? You can say yes, yes, or I do, if you know how to create an opt-in page. And we're gonna look at that in a minute. So this is how you capture. Okay, so yes, you do. No, you don't. No, okay, good. Okay, so I'm going to share with you the tools that I use to create it and how you can learn very, very easily how to create these opt-in pages. And don't be shy, folks. Put it down there in the comments because it definitely helps. Okay, no. Okay, good. A capture page is so important because this is how you're actually going to get a lead, right? This is how you're going to get someone onto your list so that you can communicate with them, because they're not always going to say yes the first time they see the information. So you're going to have to communicate with them. We're going to talk about that here. Okay, so you're going to have a capture page that gets their information. Okay, good. I see. So most of you guys do not know how to create capture pages. This is really good information. So step number 2, once somebody is on your email list, now you're going to build a relationship. And they don't have to be on your email list. They could be in your Facebook Messenger. You could have connected with them on Facebook, right? And now you're off of the Facebook profile into Facebook Messenger. Now you're going to engage and build a relationship. This is important because you can find out from people what is happening in their life. Are they doing well? How's their job going? What do they do? Do they like it? Do they not like it? Would they like to be doing something different? Are they excited about it? Are they having problems? Are they parents? You know, what are their dreams? What are their goals? And let me see if I can show you guys here something real quick. Since we have a lot of real newbies here today, I'm going to show you guys an example of what I do to build relationships. Okay, let me go off of the slide share. You guys are going to be excited to see this because this number one question I get all the time is how do I do show you guys this. Through the funnel on Facebook. And I have a whole process that I go through when I make a new friend. So here's a new friend of mine, Thomas Gilson, right? And he asked me to be a friend and I accepted. So what I did was I posted this on his wall and I said, hey, Thomas, thanks for your friendship. I'm excited you requested to be my friend. We can look at this image. After all, there's over 1 billion people on Facebook, but you chose me. I look forward to getting to know you better. So we post that to his wall so he sees it, right? So we accept his friend request. We post that to his wall. And then I actually send him a message in Facebook and I say, yay, I'm excited we're friends. Please tell me more about what you do, your dreams, and your goals. I have a private Facebook group for entrepreneurs to connect and collaborate called Biz Boomers Community. I'd love to add you to the group. Do you want to be a valued community member? And then he responded, Hi, Shannon. Yes, please add me to the group. So I own and operate a food truck out of Wheeling, West Virginia. We have been in business 4 years. My wife and I jumped into DA about a year ago. And he goes on and gives me some more information about himself, right? So that's how I start to engage him. Now what I would say is I'd be like, hey, I'm so glad you shared this information. Exciting. I'm glad that we got to connect. You know, perhaps we'll be able to collaborate in the future. And then I'll ask a question and I'll say, you know, when it comes to making money, are you all set or do you keep your options open? And he might say, I keep my options open. If he says no, I'll say, okay, cool. I just want to share this article with you from Robert Kiyosaki about multiple streams of income. I don't know if you've ever seen it, but it might be helpful to you in the future. And then I'll send that to him. And then whenever I do a new blog post, I'll make sure that I send that to him in a Facebook Messenger, right? So that's how I actually go through the funnel in Facebook Messenger. Did you guys like that? Was that helpful? I'm going to go back to the slides while you're answering. That was a little diversion, a little ad-libbing here. Him as a lead, right? We became friends on Facebook, and then I started engaging him. I started building a relationship. Next, so this is an example, right? Conversation on Facebook. I could email him. If he joined my email list, I could send him videos. Now I'm going to inform and present and educate. So if he says, yes, I'm open to an opportunity, I'm going to send him my link right away so he can look at my information. And after that, I'm going to follow up and I'm going to ask him, you know, hey, isn't what I sent you exciting? Would you like to be a customer or would you like to join us and make some money? And based on that, he's going to say, oh, I love the product. I want to be a customer. Or, oh, I'd really love to. How do you do all of that for 176 people a week? That is an awesome question, Dom, and I'll answer that in a minute. That is an awesome question. Okay, so now step 4, you know, you can communicate with email autoresponders, news, updates, exciting news, promotions, or videos. And I think what you're talking about is you have 176 friends. I've got like 5,000 friends. So there is a lot to do there, right? So I've got 5,000 people, and currently I've got 74 messengers going. Now, what I do is I outsourced to someone very inexpensively to have them run my Facebook Messenger in that way. Then if the person gives me more information, my virtual assistant will tag me and let me know to jump onto Facebook to get in the conversation. So, and you can do that for like $40 a week through somebody in the Philippines. And I teach people how to do that in my courses, right? So I teach people how to hire virtual assistants to do that type of work because it lets you do a lot of promo. You know, sometimes you may think it seems forward, but most of the time people like it or they comment back and say, yeah, I'm excited. If people don't want other people to post on their wall, they usually have it in their privacy settings that they don't accept postings. So if someone has it set to private, then of course we don't post. And the question, if you didn't see that, was it seems forward to post on a stranger's wall, weird to post to a wall. If they're sending me a friend request, remember, I'm not sending them a friend request. They've requested me to be their friend. They probably already know that I do business, and I do that just so I'm making that connection. As you saw on his wall, he liked it. So that was pretty cool. And I've actually had a lot of people copy it as well. And it's something, you know, what you can decide you want to do. But impinging on somebody's space is effective marketing, right? That's why you see all those Facebook ads in your wall, is on your feed. Good. Okay, so that's step number 4. It's important to remember that not everyone says yes the first time you ask. So the more you follow up with them, the better. Good. Well, what's going to happen is people are going to request you, and I'll give you a trick on that of how to get people to request you. And I want you to remember, Maria, that I started out too. I started in the same place as you. So I'll share with you how to get people to request you as friends. Okay, so a lead, we're going to look at this funnel a different way. We're going to look at it as the movement of a person through the funnel. So a person starts out as a lead, which is anyone who has shown some interest, right? You don't know if they're hot, you don't know if they're cold, you don't know if they accidentally filled out your form. They're just a lead. And a prospect is someone who has shown a higher level of engagement and interest and is qualified to buy, meaning that there's someone who has some intention, some ability, some skill, right? Some know-how, something like that. So there's a lot that we can do. You know, there's a lot of difference between a lead and a prospect. A lead is anybody. A prospect is somebody who is already in the funnel and is making their way through it. And then they're either going to sign up to be a rep or a customer. And it's someone who just bought or joined. So that's the difference between a lead, a prospect, and a customer. All things being equal, people do business with and refer business to people they know, like, and trust. So let's take a look at this funnel in those words. Know, like, and trust are the three most fundamental things that you want to focus on in your business. You want to get people to know you, which is promotion. You want to get them to like you, which is engagement and value. And you want to get them to trust you. Now, the reason that I put that image on their wall, so beautifully designed, is because they can see I am a professional, right? So now they're seeing right off the bat, I'm a professional, and I'm posting it to them. They can always delete it or say bugger off or whatever, but I do it because the people who are the most interested are the people who are going to be the most engaged with that, right? And the people who aren't are the people who probably don't like me invading their space or in privacy or stuff like that. And those people are probably not going to get started with me anyways. So we're moving people from know, like, and from know, like, to trust. And trust is so important because when people trust you, they're willing to buy from you. If they don't trust you, they're not willing to buy from you. The number one mistake I see people make in Facebook Messenger in particular, or on Facebook, is they just puke their link on people without building some sort of communication or relationship. So they'll get into Facebook Messenger and they'll be like, hey, you can make $5,000 this week in this new Bitcoin thing. And they put that out there. Or, hey, you can make, do you want to make an extra $5,000 a week? Watch this video. And when people do that, it's such a turnoff because you haven't gotten to know them at all. And all you're looking is to get. So you're looking to get something from them, not to actually, find out something about them. Personalized promotion converts better all the time. So I might say, like, if I'm following them on Facebook, and yes, I do spend about an hour, hour and a half per day scrolling through my feed, looking at what's going on in people's lives and commenting on their posts or messaging them and saying, like one person's dog was in the hospital and I messaged them and I said, hey, I'm so sorry that your dog is in the hospital. I really am, rooting for you that he pulls through over here. And they were like, thank you so much. I really appreciate that. And I'm like, I know, I had a dog with cancer and I went through the same thing and it was a lot of work and a lot of effort and a lot of money. And they're like, yeah, this is really stopping me for cash. And I'm like, I totally get it. That's why I've made my life's work helping people make more money. And, you just connect with people. And I just put an idea there for the future. I'm not going to, spew my link on her at that moment in time, but I'm connecting with her. Or someone has a child that graduates from high school. I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm a mom too. You must be so excited. Congratulations. But now my name is getting in front of them over and over and over again. right? My name is just there constantly and constantly and constantly. So you want people to know you, like you, and trust you. The way that this works in a funnel is it starts with your opt-in page. That's how you're going to capture them. Then you're going to email them, and that's going to create engagement. You're going to email them valuable emails, emails that have value to them, stories, tips, tricks, benefits. You're going to then inform them. If they demonstrate interest, you are going to include links in your emails where they can go to your presentation, they can look at your webinar, they can learn about your products. And then from there, you're going to continue to follow up by email or phone, and then you're going to help them sign up. That's how the entire funnel works. So it's actually really, really simple and very awesome. And you can overlay any product on this. Let's say I was doing a weight loss product. I would do promotions about getting in shape. They would opt in. I'd send them emails. I'd send them a 7 tip per day email series, or I'd send them 7 recipes for weight loss over 7 days. And then, you know, into like the 5th or 6th day, I would say, hey, do you want to speed this up? This product helped me lose weight 3 times faster, right? And then you show them the presentation and the webinar, and then you help them place their order or sign up. So what does this look like in real life? Let's see. Do you think we should all do that? How do you attract friend requests? Okay, good. So I'm going to show you guys how to attract friend requests first, and then we're going to go into my funnels. You guys excited about that? Everyone still with me? Good. Okay. I see we had a whole bunch more people join. So welcome, guys. You can introduce yourself too. Is everyone still with me soon? Okay, good. So I'm going to go online now. I'm going to show you my funnels, and I'm going to show you how you can get people to like you. And how you can get people to request to be your friend. So let's that you're a mom, and we're gonna go find some, or let's see what groups we can find on here. We're gonna go to entrepreneur groups. Let's see what comes up. So we've got brave entrepreneurs. Okay, so this is a group that we have here. Let's see, am I in this group? Apparently I'm in this group. I didn't even know. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to look through here, and I'm going to see if anybody is looking. I've got like writer's block. I am so short on ideas, it brings me down. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to say, I'm just going to give a tip. I'm going to be like, hey, Mark, let's see what this guy's name is. I'm going to tag him. I totally get it. I get writer's block too. Here's what has worked for me. I go for a walk to a park with a journal, and I start jotting down any ideas that come up. There's a lot of doodling that happens too, but once I get in the flow of putting what's in my mind straight down on paper, it helps a lot. I hope that helps you. And that's it. So now I just commented to Mark. Mark's going to be like, who is this chick? She just tried to help me out. He's going to go to my profile and request that I'm his friend. I can almost 99% guarantee that he is going to request that we become friends. So now I'm going to look at other things. Anyone use Evernote in your business? If yes, can you tell me the #1 way it helps your business? So here we're going to go to Maggie. Okay, she's entrepreneurial. She's my target market. Hey, Maggie, I use Evernote. It helps me keep my brainstorms organized. Plus I use Sketch, so I keep all kinds of notes from images in there. Also, if I'm doing a course, I keep my course notes in. So now I've helped her out, right? So I just go into different groups and I find people that have questions and I answer their questions for them. And if you don't know how to answer their questions, so let's go to the ClickFunnels group. I do this in ClickFunnels all the time. There's 88,000 people in here, right? 88,000. So, and you can't promote in here. There's no promoting in most groups, so you don't want to be icky about it. But this is how you get people to like you. For those of you who are real estate agents or have clients in the space, if you haven't already heard, Facebook is working on a new tool specific. Here's the 411. So now I'm going to put, holy cow, Claudia. Thanks for sharing. I'm not in real estate, but lots of my clients are, and so are my Facebook friends, so I'll share, right? So now my name is right in front of Claudia. Why wouldn't Claudia want to be my friend? So she's gonna click on this and be like, who's Shannon Lavenia? She'll go to my page and see it looks professional and send me a friend request. Today, look at all these friend requests I have. These are all people that want to be my friend. And this is just from this morning, okay? From today. We go through these every single day. So this is all I do. And if you spend like a half an hour a day, if you just put it on your calendar to go into groups and do that, lots of people are going to want to be your friends. The one thing that you want to understand is that people want to be around other people that are giving value. So from day one, you can be giving value. You could take the information I'm teaching you on this webinar right now today and go into some groups and say, hey, I was on a webinar today, and one of the most incredible things I learned, or one of the most incredible tips I learned was blah, blah, blah. I wanted to share that with you. Enjoy. And that's it, right? So, you know, Shannon Lavenia showed me how to get 10 friend requests a day, you know, just by giving value. And you could do a little video on what I just showed you, and now you're giving people value. So anything that you're learning, just spit it back out in Facebook groups and people will friend you like crazy. You'll get lots and lots of contacts, okay? So now I want to take you guys into my funnels, and we're going to go over to ClickFunnels, and I'm going to walk you through so you can see how I do know, like, and trust, okay? So we're going to see that, and then I'm going to talk to you about how to promote your funnel. And we'll probably be on here for about another half an hour, maybe 45 minutes, because I want to give you guys everything I can possibly give you today. And since a lot of you are new, I'm extracting it out a bit, right? So I'm stretching this out a bit for you guys. Okay, good. So this is the inside of my funnel, and what I'm going to specifically share with you is a funnel that I use for my network marketing business. So I'm with a network marketing company. I'm actively building my business, and the number one funnel that I use is this one. So I market this funnel on Twitter and Facebook. I don't do Facebook ads because you can't do Facebook ads for a biz op. But I do Twitter, I include the link in my Instagram, and then I do classified ads to it. Now you can do online classified ads. They're really simple. You can go to Fiverr and you can actually ask people to put classified ads for you to your website. So this is the website that I use. This just in, Inner Circle System helps ordinary people earn 6 figures online. Absolutely free video training, online millionaire mentors, open up their playbook. And now this looks like a video, but it's not, it's an image. And people click this, now they're going to fill out their information. And they're going to be added to my list. The next page that they go through, so that's the capture, right? That's capture. I've captured their information. Now I need to engage them, and what I use is called a bridge video. It's a video from me that tells them what their next steps are. It's 2 minutes long. It's super high energy. It's very quick. Hi, Shannon Lavenia here, and congratulations on making it thus far. We are moving super, super fast over here. This is the biggest tech play that I have ever been a part of. So a couple of things before you head over to the next page. First, okay, so that gives you a little bit of an idea, right? So that's page 2. Then once they go through this page, now I take them to the presentation page. At the same time, they've already gotten an email from me. So if they click off or go to the bathroom or head to the movies or whatever, they've already gotten an email from me that gives them the link to come back to this page. So they come back to this page, and the timer is, I have to reset because I only put it there for promotions. And then they're going to watch a 2-minute video, a 5-minute video, and a 30-minute webinar. Now, in your specific company, you might just have one video. That's totally fine. In mine, we have 3, a 2-minute, a 5-minute, and a 30-minute. So you can do your 2-minute video. That's totally cool. You could do a 30-minute webinar. That's fine. Whatever video you have that's going to tell them about your business, it could be a recorded webinar, that's going to be here for you, okay? And you're going to say, I'm ready. Let's do this. Now, I have them fill out an application. I do this for a very important reason. It's called positioning. I position myself as a leader who only works with certain people. You can do this right from the beginning. It is a mindset. Positioning is very valuable because it sets you up as an experienced professional right off of the get-go. The bottom line is, and I'm gonna come off of the camera for you. I do Twitter ads, yes. You can't do Facebook ads for a business opportunity. They don't let you. I do Twitter ads. They don't seem to care. Okay, so here is the important, most valuable leadership training I can give you. Nobody knows if you're a newbie or a leader. No one knows except for how you present yourself. That's it. They don't have a secret backdoor inside look at your bank account. They don't have a secret indoor backdoor look to your downline. They can't see in your back office. They haven't seen your commission checks. The only way that they know that I'm a leader is how I present myself. When I am doing my marketing online, I do not tell people how much money I make. The reason I don't tell them is because, one, it sets them up for an unrealistic expectation that they're going to make $100,000 in a month right off of the get-go. 2, it's intimidating as heck to people. And 3, they don't care. How much money I make is not a factor in their decision. Where I'm going, what my vision is for my future, and how they can align with it, that's the factor that makes their decision. Right? So remember that. So you looking good online with your funnels is very, very important. Okay. Off my soapbox. Back to the slides. That was some $1 million. And I'm like, look, nobody knows how many houses you sold. Nobody knows how many listings you've had unless you go and present yourself as a newbie. If you walk in there with total confidence, you're put together, you have your stuff together, you're walking the walk and talking the talk, they're going to think that you've been doing this for 10 years and have sold millions of dollars, right? So very, very valuable. So now they're going to fill out this application. After the application, they're going to go to a thank you page. I'm going to show you the thank you page. I'm not going to fill out the application because you don't need to see that. So I tell them I'm going to call them within 24 hours to have a short conversation and make sure they're a good fit. If they are a fit, I'll call immediately, help them get started and create an income right away. They're going to review the information. And then I include social proof. So I include testimonials from people on my team. right? Social proof is very, very important. You can get testimonials from people when you go to events, conventions. You can pull them off of YouTube. You know, people talking about your company and the success that they're having, success with the product. You can just pull that off and put that on there. So this is my funnel. I capture it. I engage them. I inform them. And now I'm going to follow up, right? It says, I will call you within 24 hours. That's the follow-up. And during this whole thing, do you think that they're going to like me and trust me? Yeah, to a certain degree. But when we get on the phone, they're going to like me and trust me a lot more than if they had just filled out a form and that was it, right? So, yeah, I'm not gonna say anything about coaches, but we definitely have different viewpoints. I do not think that it is a bad idea. I think it's a bad idea if you let it be a distraction from talking to people. But you have to manage your time, so you talk to people and you get out with ClickFunnels, and ClickFunnels is really easy to learn, so it's not like it's a big learning curve. Okay, good. So that's the funnel. Now, how do you increase duplication with this? Let me show you something really cool. So this is a system that is for the people in my company. It's a system that I own and created, and I give people my tools, right? So if you have your pages and ClickFunnels, you can, once you have a team, you don't do this brand new. This is advanced training right now. But once you have a team of like 30 or 40 or 50 people, you can invest in creating a system where you're now sharing your funnels with people. In ClickFunnels, you can also just share your funnel. So if somebody has a ClickFunnels account, you can just share it. But, you know, if we go over here to funnels, you're going to see that this is the same exact funnel that I just showed you. The front page is a little bit different, but here's the presentation page, right? It's the same thing, 2-minute video, 5-minute video, 30-minute video, and it just goes through all the same information.
Introducing Hilo.
Okay, good. So that's right there for them. So that's how you create duplication. Okay, good. And we've got some more good stuff going on. Okay, let's see. Wow, you guys are awesome. We've got all of you guys have stuck it out so far. You're fantastic. Okay, good. I can spy on you a little bit with my little spy panel here. So I can spy on you a little bit. Good, but you guys are doing awesome. I'm very excited. Okay, good. I love this because I put a lot into this. Okay, good. I need to drive traffic to my team. Do you use funnels for sales or just recruiting? I personally do not do product sales. I am a team builder because I focus on the leverage. I could do that, but I focus on team building. So I build my team. I work with my team. I support my team. I give my team lots of resources. That's what I spend my time doing. We have a phenomenal product. It isn't that. It's just, I look at how am I going to make the big numbers, right? So that's the leverage part. Good. That was a great question. Okay. You need to drive traffic to your team. I do solo ads. I saw that you wrote about solo ads. I do solo ads and I have a lot of success with them too. I'm not going to get into solo ads because it's a little bit advanced. I do teach it in my courses. And I'll tell you about that in a little bit here. Showed you my funnels. Okay, so how do you fill your funnel? There's lots and lots of different ways to fill your funnel. I could spend the next 10 hours going through each one of these ways, right? I can't cover it all in one webinar, obviously. But there's Facebook Messenger. You can use chat bots, which are actually really cool. They're new and upcoming. They're awesome. You can do Facebook ads. Twitter is actually less expensive than Facebook, less expensive. You can do Facebook Lives. You can do Twitter, Instagram, solo ads, and webinars, right? So there's lots of different ways that you can Okay, so you're a consultant and you're looking for high-end clients. That's awesome because this system works perfectly for high-end. I have sold courses and trainings up to $7,500 per person. I've also sold conferences up to $13,000 per ticket using the exact same system that I just shared with you. Okay, so this formula works exactly for that. Okay, the more you fill your funnel, the more sales you're going to have. So you can capture, you can engage, you can inform, and you can close, right? So, and the more you fill it, the more success that you're going to have. My advice to you is always have 3 forms of advertising and marketing going at all times. If you only have one and that one stops working, then you're kind of out of luck, right? So you want to keep 3 forms working all the time. And once you get one really going, then you get the next one really going, then you get the next one really going. So I took you through Facebook Messenger already, but I do want to say that we kind of jumped ahead to this. So when you're in Messenger, you've got a new contact, that's a new lead. Now you're going to engage and build the relationship, and you're going to assess their openness, and you're going to educate, and you're going to follow up and close. Now, one of the things that I do is if I send somebody information about my business through Facebook Messenger, I call them through Facebook Messenger. I actually will call them using the Facebook Messenger app. It's one of the coolest tools that we have. So few people use it. And they're like, I don't know if I should, like, you have to impinge on that person's space. You have to get into their space. And the way to do that is through any means possible, right? So call them through Facebook Messenger. So that works really well. Never, ever, ever send your company link out because you've exposed your company name. They could Google it and end up on someone else's page. They could already think they know everything about it. You know, there's all kinds of things like that. It's important that you have a plan, that you're consistent in your branding and your message, and that you follow the steps of the funnel always. So don't propose to people before the first date. Follow the steps of the funnel. If you went out on a first date and you were having dinner and you're enjoying a good time and you're like, yeah, this is going, you know, awesome. But I don't want to have dinner with you. I want to get married. Then you would run. I do use LinkedIn. I'm not currently using LinkedIn, but it's an awesome, awesome platform for attracting really high-level people to your business. So LinkedIn is fantastic, especially the Sales Navigator. The Sales Navigator I use a lot. Okay, good. So your 4-step plan. I love this. You guys are so interactive. How can I ask for the emails to send the link when in Messenger? I don't ask them for an email to send them a link in Messenger because it's a little awkward. I send them the link in Messenger because I can communicate to them through Messenger, right? So I don't usually do that. But if you're like, hey, I want to send you a PDF, or I want to send you, something else, then you can ask for that. How do I get around giving them your website so I can see your product without having them look for a different consultant? Well, if you're already in the relationship with them, then it's okay to give them the link. That's totally fine. It's just, you don't want to just give them the link without engaging and being in a relationship with them. Once you're building that relationship, they're already connected to you, so they're not going to do that. So that kind of answers that, right? So your 4-step plan, you guys ready? Good. You guys are awesome today. I love that you're asking so many questions. Okay, so these 4 steps are the perfect formula for you to create your first online lead generation machine. Step number 1, you're going to plan your funnel according to those steps and know who you are targeting, right? So you're not going to target everybody. You're going to target very specific people. Sending your link on Messenger if you're not already communicating with them. So Facebook can tell if you're just spamming people with your link. Like if you send it to 50 people in 2 minutes, they're going to shut your account down. But if you send someone your link in Messenger that you've been in a conversation with, Facebook recognizes that as well. Their algorithm recognizes that as well. That's totally okay. So you're going to plan your funnel according to those steps, like page 1 is this, page 2 is this, page 3 is this, and know who you're targeting. Then you're going to create your funnel in ClickFunnels. You're going to promote your funnel using 3 forms of advertising. Start with 1, add a second, add a third. And then you're going to follow up via email or through communicating with them via text or Instagram or however you're communicating with them, whatever the channel for communication is with that lead. And then you're going to convert them. You're going to ask them to buy. You're going to ask them to sell. The fundamental thing you have to do at the end of this is ask for the money. Ask for the sale. And getting comfortable doing that is going to be one of your greatest wins in business. Right? You have to ask them. If you wait for them to just call you up and be like, hey, I want to buy something, that day may never come. But if you call them up and say, hey, are you ready to become a customer? We have a special today. What's your credit card? They're probably going to do it. Sometimes I ask people for their credit card numbers right over a text message. I'll be like, hey, okay, great. You ready to get started? What's your credit card? And you know, I'm just bold with it, right? I'm bold with it. And there is power in boldness. Okay, so the more you practice, the better you're going to get. This 4-step plan is what every leader is doing to get to the top. You see them on their Facebook Lives giving out links. You see them with them on flyers and links everywhere, right? They're all doing it. But this is just the basics. There's more to the how-to of each step. How to build a funnel. What's the tech of it? How to create your brand so that you do look like a leader, not a newbie or an amateur. How to promote yourself on Facebook effectively. How to write emails that close the sale and tell stories that are engagement, that get people liking you and knowing you, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera, right? So there's skill development that goes into this. Nothing I've shared with you today is theory. I've used every single one of these steps and strategies to grow my business. So you've seen it. I've opened up my funnels to you. You know what's there. I don't have access to exclusive tools or resources. You can use the same tools I use. I just have a plan that works and lots of experience. So I've done a lot of the trial and error, and I've come up with the perfect plan on how to do this. If I can do this, you can do it too. So remember why you're here. You want to end the exhausting chase for leads and customers. You want to remove the manual labor from your business for good so that you can have a system that generates ongoing, liberating heaps of cash. And you want to confidently build and launch your first marketing funnel. And what would happen if you spent the next 30 days mastering each of those 4 steps? If you got really good at this, what would happen in your business? Go ahead and type it down there in the chat. I want to see what you guys are thinking. Thinking big. Guys are thinking. It would be great. Yes, it would be great. But why would it be great, Trong? Why? What would be great about it? If you mastered these skills and you knew how to get leads and you knew how to talk to people and you knew how to present yourself as a professional, as a leader, that you were attracting people from that standpoint, from that viewpoint, yes, you'd like to 10x that many. Taken from my friend Grant Cardone, who wrote the 10x rule. If you haven't heard my podcast with Grant, it's on my website, shannonlavenia.com, right? So 20 people per month, that is awesome. Boom shakalaka, I love that, right? You'd be doing a happy dance, that's for sure, right? You would have the answers because once you learn it and know it, you know it. And that's it, right? Things would get easier. You'd see you could actually do it. You'd be getting more leads. You'd make more sales. You'd be closer to your goals. It's something you can duplicate. That's right. You know, you'd have a team growing. You'd have more time with your family. You'd be working smarter. This is exactly it. You would. All of this is true, right? and you would have the freedom and success that you have been yearning for. Hey, no one started their business with the intention of struggling. We all start our business with the intention of winning. Sometimes we don't realize that there's a struggle that's going to take us there, right? But we can also shorten that struggle. We can make it a lot less, and we can just get to the finish line a lot faster. Oh, I love that. You want to help people and change their lives. That's beautiful. Good. Yes, there will be a replay. Don't worry, Cynthia. There will be. And I'll be sending the slides out too. Okay, so the obvious question is, what do you do now so you can start seeing results fast, right? We want to implement, not just know, but we want to implement. No, I'm not going to talk more about human reproduction, silly. Got a comedian in the house. You guys are so funny. So what can you do now? This is your next step. You have two choices. Either one, we all make our own choices in business. So either one is totally fine with you. It's totally fine with me. You can go it alone. You can spend time figuring it out, and you can do it yourself. ClickFunnels has lots of tutorials. Aweber has lots of tutorials, and there's groups that can support you, right? So you can do that. That's totally cool. Or you can take the easy road, and you can let me show you how to do all of this quickly. I think by this point, I've totally earned your confidence that I know what I'm doing, I know what I'm talking about, and I have the results to back it up. So I can show you how to do this all very quickly, step by step, simple and structured in the Booming Business Funnel Classroom. This is your Get It Done classroom. I've created a zero overwhelm, learn at your own pace environment. I give you lots of hand holding. I've got a team that's there to support you. And I give you the step-by-step tutorials on how to do this very, very quickly. You're going to get 7 modules. There's actually 8 now. We just added an 8th one this week because my students were asking for recruiting and closing training. So I just did a phenomenal training today called the Reason Close. And you guys will love it, especially if you hear from people, I don't have the money to get started, or I don't have the time to get started. You know, if you hear those, then this is definitely going to be amazing for you. That one training is worth every single penny. So there's 8 modules. There's over-the-shoulder tutorials. There's tools and resource lists. And there's an MP4 downloads. There's action guides and checklists. And I just added, because right now we just launched this on Saturday. We just relaunched. This is only for pre-launch, and I'm going to be taking it away any day because I don't want too many people in these Zooms. But Zoom live interactive trainings. So you will actually, those trainings will be done by me or my #1 cohort here, Thomas, right? Thomas is kind of like my twin. He runs my companies with me, and it'll either be me or him, and we will be helping you every step of the way. So that's really cool. This is what the inside of the classroom looks like. There's 8 modules broken up into lessons. Each lesson has a video tutorial and action guides. Some lessons don't have action guides if they don't need it. Some lessons have more than one video, but it's all about you learning and applying and actually mastering the content. Remember, I was a high school teacher, right? So I know how to teach it. I'm going to walk you through the 8 modules very quickly so that you know what's in each one. Module 1 is pretty hefty because we go through all of the psychology of funnels, and you launch your first funnel in this module. So there's not a big time lag. Your first funnel, the one that I demonstrated to you today, you get that template and you launch it with your content. Okay, so we launch your first funnel in your first week. Module number 2 is funnel mapping. This is how to create additional funnels. This is also an entire branding course. How do you represent yourself online so people don't think you're a brand newbie and they can have confidence in you, right? We want them to know you, like you, and trust you. And they're not going to trust you if you look like you just walked in off the bus. Like, this is about you branding yourself and really having a look and a feel. Now, if you've been working with a coach or someone, you may have heard that branding doesn't matter for new people. I have a completely different viewpoint on that, And my viewpoint is that that may be true if you're solely building with your warm market of people who know you. But if you're building with cold market of people who don't know you, you darn better well believe that how you look online makes a difference. Okay, so module number 2 is branding. Module number 3 is lead magnets. What can you give to people that's going to be valuable? What can you help them with? These are why I have blog posts, I do ebooks, and I'm actually going to give you some lead magnets so you don't have to spend time creating them. You can just put your name right on the bottom, right? They're already pre-made. And I teach you how to create your own, and I teach you how to outsource it. I'm not a designer. I don't make any of these little graphics here. I've got a designer that does it, right? If it was up to me making the design, you'd all be like, what? So module number 4 is copywriting. This is done by my copywriter. Her name is Meryl. She's my partner. I introduced you to her. She's amazing, and she's going to teach you how to write words that captivate and engage. Words can either turn people on or turn people off. So we want to make sure you're turning them on. That is not a reference to human reproduction. I'm just saying they're dumb. But you want to make sure that it attracts people and you get excited. They get excited about what it is that you're offering. I'll answer the rest of these questions. I'll answer for you as we go through. So keep them coming. Keep those questions coming in there, and I'll answer them at the end. Okay, module number 5, selling with email. People don't always buy the first time they see your stuff, so you have to communicate to them, and you have to communicate in email. Module 5 is after module 4 because Meryl teaches you how to write good words in a way that makes sense and attracts people so you can do it in your emails. Okay, you see the logic there? We teach you in a correct sequence and order, so you got it. Module number 6 is your step-by-step setup. So I'll walk you through ClickFunnels, Aweber, all of that stuff. You do a little bit in module 1 just by setting up. Module 6 is more in depth. Module number 7 is marketing your funnel. This is all about promotions. Now, here's the greatest thing about this module. I personally have learned so much from this module because I don't do most of the training in it. I don't know I don't do much on Instagram. I'm not an Instagram expert. I don't even know Snapchat. My 6-year-old daughter knows Snapchat more than I know Snapchat. But I have friends around the world who are amazing at these things and have done trainings inside of this. So we have trainings on Snapchat, Twitter ads, Facebook ads, like all of this is in here. You could literally go and spend thousands and thousands of dollars on individual courses for what we have in module 7. So it's super exciting. Module number 8 is how to convert and recruit. And this is the one we just added, which is all about what do you do with the leads once you have them? So I did not want to make this a recruiting course, but I had so many requests for it. I was like, okay, fine, we'll just put this in there. So that's module number 8. And we do have a number of bonuses. The bonuses come and go depending on when you buy. So don't delay because these are the bonuses that are there right now. The first one is the Rank Up Blueprint. This is my 14-step process for ranking up in any company. So right now I'm a diamond in my company, which is a high rank. Diamond is a high rank in lots of companies. But I'm a diamond, so you can get that, I've done something and I'm going somewhere here with this company. But I teach you the exact process that I follow to do that. Bonus number 2 is the 10-day email conversion sequence. These are emails that you can send out over 10 days that will help you convert your leads. They're already pre-written for you. You just plug them into your autoresponder and they're ready to go. You just put your name, your email address, and your phone number on them. Bonus number 3 is the social media attraction pack. You'll get a full-on design set of ready-to-post social media posts. So all those cool quote posts? Well, these are professionally designed. They're beautiful. And I do a little video that shows you how to put your logo and your website address onto the images. And then you can just start posting, which is cool. Bonus number 4 is the Ultimate Marketer's Toolkit. This is all the tools that I use and all the tools I don't recommend you to use. So there's lots of great tools, but you don't need that many Right now, I just recommend you get started with ClickFunnels and Aweber, or if you're using MailChimp or GetResponse or something like that, that's totally cool. Or if you're using a replicated system, you can use their form creator too. That's totally cool. So that's the ultimate marketer's toolkit. And then bonus number 5 is the team builder strategy. And this is a more advanced training. This is how do you take what you're doing and actually duplicate it with your team. And I talk about that. My team grew in 6 weeks from 14 people to 380 people in 6 weeks, right? Without enrolling any leaders. And it was just following this specific strategy. And I could share hundreds of testimonials with you, but what I want you to know is this course is really about saving you time and money. It's about making it easier for you so that you can hit your goals faster. And it's also about giving you mentorship. A lot of times when people get started in network marketing, they're not connected directly to a leader or a mentor, and they're at a bit of a disadvantage. And maybe you've experienced that. So by being a part of the Booming Business Funnel Classroom, you do get my mentorship, you get my training. And even though you're not in my company, I still give you the same training and support that I would give to my own downline, my own team, by giving you all the trainings that you need and answering questions for you and really helping to keep you inspired and motivated on your specific journey in your business. So some really cool things you're going to get in the classroom. You're going to get the full scale branding course. You're going to get funnel copy planners so that you can plan your funnels. You're going to get a made-for-you funnel to launch in your very first week. So as soon as you get in there, you'll be able to do that. You're going to get free templates so you can import into ClickFunnels. And you're going to be able to use the same exact funnels I use to bring in hundreds of fresh leads. Some really cool things you'll get in the classroom are pre-written email copy you can adjust and modify, over-the-shoulder how-to video tutorials, short actionable lessons, so there's not like an overwhelm of content, incredible fast response support, and a community of entrepreneurs that are excited to collaborate and create. And that's what's really awesome is you will make friends that you'll keep for a long, long time out of this course. So now I know what you're wondering. I totally get it. You're sitting there thinking, okay, this sounds amazing and I want to get started, but how much is this going to cost me? And I want to run through this so that you understand how the pricing works and how we priced it the way that we did. It's really 6 courses in one. So you're getting a branding course, a funnel building course, a copywriting course, an online marketing course. We teach you how to scale up your business, grow your team, outsource. We also teach you social media marketing. You get training on webinars, outsourcing, solo advertising, retargeting, prospecting, closing. It's all in here for you. It's a complete mentorship program for you to get real results. And the total value is about $1,585 if we were to add it all up. Add the bonuses to that, you've got another $1,000 on there, so about $2,700. And adding my expert coaching, if someone wants to work directly with me, I charge $1,000 an hour. When I do corporate consulting, I don't take a contract or even set a foot onto their site unless they pay me $10,000 first. So getting my expert coaching is pretty much priceless, right? And the reason I do this is because I have so much gratitude for this industry. It changed my life. I went from being a broke, struggling high school teacher to becoming an online millionaire. And I want to share this information with as many people as possible so that you can set an example of what is possible to other people out there in the world. So right now, today, the course is only $997, but because you're on this webinar with me, there is a very, very special price for you. Extremely special. And it's only for today. You can only get it on the webinar. So if you're thinking, oh, well, I'm going to think about this for a week or two, you won't be able to get this same pricing. Okay, I just want to be upfront with you guys and let you know because I don't want you to come back and be mad at me. So if you get started today, because, and this is why I do this, Napoleon Hill said in his book, Think and Grow Rich, successful people are in the habit of making decisions very quickly and rarely, if ever, changing them. I like my course to be filled with winners, with people who are going to go flat out, do what I tell them to do, and be successful with it. Not people struggling or indecisive or debating or, when people are like, well, I don't have the money for this, but then you find in your business, you keep attracting people that don't have the money. There's a mindset attraction that's happening there, right? So I do this specifically for fast decision makers, big thinkers, people who are committed to their goals. It's a huge, huge hefty discount. It's of $500. So if you get started today, the course is only $497. And there is a payment plan. You can break it into 2 payments. If you need to do more payments than that, you're going to have to call us. And with this, you're going to get all the modules, all the action guides, all the bonuses, unlimited support. And this isn't about you spending more money. If it was about you spending more money or me making a killing off of this, I have sold this course for $2,000. And I could do that all day long. But I want you to have access to it because you're on the webinar. If you make a decision about this right now, today, you can get it for $497 or the payment plan. It's not about you spending more money. This is about you making an investment in a skill set that can pay you huge dividends, that can promote any product, promote any opportunity, will establish you as a brand and an expert, and can create income on demand. Anytime, anywhere, whenever you want it. You'll finally be empowered to grow your business online so that your business works for you with the support of a proven leader. And if you have any doubts about me, just Google me. I didn't have Grant Cardone on my webinar because I'm a nobody. You know what I mean? I didn't have Amy Porterfield on my webinar, on my podcast because I'm nobody. Like I have proven success, so I will be there for you. So to get started, all you have to do is click the button over there to the right. It's going to take you directly to the order page. You just fill out your information, click yes. There's a 30-day money-back guarantee. If on day 30 you say, I gave it my all and it didn't work out, I want my money back, we'd be happy to do that for you. However, I've only in 15 years of being in business had 1 refund, ever, because we will work to help you have success. Once you check out, you'll be in, you'll get the emails, you'll create your account, you'll be in the classroom. There's a lot of information for you right off the bat. And if you still have questions, what I want you to do is call us. So we're not about selling you or convincing you, but if you have a question or a thought that's nagging you in the back of your mind and you're like, I just don't know, call us. You'll give a call to 800-741-2928. That's Thomas. Thomas works directly with me. He's part of my staff. He's one of the executives here in my company, and he will answer whatever questions you have. He's absolutely brilliant and amazing, and he's super funny to talk to. So go ahead and feel free to give him a call. And then if you get started today as well, you're also going to get the affiliate profit system. Now, this goes back to one of the questions that somebody asked me, which is what is Evernote and what is Sketch? Let's see. Do you give support for my support? I was on another course and was told coach only provided if I pay $15K. No, I don't do that. That's terrible. I do give support, and it isn't usually me, it's my team. But if my team can't answer it, it gets heightened up to me. So my hesitation is, does my company have the ability to draw them in? I noticed you didn't mention close companies. Close companies like, what is the name of the company? I know what you're talking about, but yeah, you can totally draw people into that. This works with any product. And with closed companies, I mean, you could literally make a killing with Facebook ads. So I would, you have a standard product that's commonly familiar. So the affiliate profit system, with tools like Evernote and Sketch, Evernote is a way of taking notes online and keeping them all organized. It's phenomenal. I love it. You can also take notes and you can share them. So let's say you had Evernote and you were going through this webinar, you could take screenshots with Sketch and it would automatically go into Evernote as a document. Sketch is a way of taking images and you can put arrows on them, you can blur things out, you can do all that kind of stuff. Yes, this course would definitely help you. Plus, the thing you want to understand is if you want to do anything other than the clothing company, this is a skill set that you can use with anything. So what you're going to be learning in this course isn't just company specific. This is for any product, any company, anytime. So if you want to do affiliate marketing, you can do that. You want to sell Amazon products, you can do that. You want to make a course and teach people something, you can do that. What the skills you're going to be learning are for anything that you want to do online. So very, very powerful. And the affiliate profit system is how you can earn extra income just by sharing the tools that you're using. ClickFunnels has an awesome affiliate program. It pays you like 40 bucks a month. Aweber has an awesome affiliate program. Evernote has an affiliate program. So any of the tools that you're using, you could share with your team, and that's going to generate additional income as well. Plus, I show you how to advertise those things online using Facebook and Twitter ads. Okay, and even just posts, automated posts. I get a couple $100, sometimes a couple thousand from Amy Porterfield every month, and I just share a link in my Twitter posts. And people buy her course all the time. So really cool. Okay, so I do want to let you know the price is increasing. On the regular sales page, you will notice that it does say $9.97. On the special sales page that you're going to, it says $4.97. So that page is unique to you, and it's just for the webinar. You get started today, you're going to have instant access. And I will answer any questions you have right now. I do want to say before we do that, congratulations to Danny and David, who just got started in the course. You guys are awesome. Congratulations. I'm excited that you're in there. Amy, I totally get it. Thank you for being here. I'm glad that you enjoyed the conversation. Kat, same thing with you. Do any of you guys have any additional questions that I can answer for you before we conclude today? I know we've been on for quite a while. And I'm glad that we spent this time together. I mean, this was super valuable. You guys got a lot out of it. I loved how many questions you guys asked. You were so interactive. It was fantastic. Okay, so let's see if you guys have any other questions. I see a bunch of you bounced off onto the page. No, the copywriting help is not specific to our industry. Some of it is, and some of it is more generic. Because things like how to write a headline, that's going to apply to any industry, whether it's our industry or another industry. How to do your bullet points, how to create a sales page. There's a whole module in there about how to create a sales page, a long form sales page and a short form sales page. So that's in there as well. Awesome. These are great, great questions. I love it. Okay, I got another question just privately, which is, do I teach Facebook ads in the course? Yes, there's a whole module about Facebook ads. My Facebook ad conversions are killer. On my webinar opt-in page, I got over 50% opt-in rate, and my Facebook ads were converting at over 50% conversions, which is, by the way, pretty legendary. I got some people pretty excited about that. I'm going to do a specific coaching program on how I did this, and they're very excited about it. Awesome. So welcome to Kent. Kent, I didn't even hear from you on the webinar at all. You were like a silent guy back there, but welcome to the course. I'm excited that you're in there. That is so great. You guys are fantastic. I'm very excited for you. Okay. Another question is, can I use this for real estate? Yeah, absolutely. You could use it for real estate. I talk a lot about direct selling, and real estate is a form of direct selling. So absolutely, you could definitely do that. Another question I got is, will this help me with my Rodan and Fields business? Yes, absolutely. I have students in Rodan and Fields. There's a lot of cool things that you can do with skincare and makeup, especially online. You can do videos, tutorials. You can show results before and afters, lots of cool things. Will this help me with LifeVantage? Yes, absolutely. It would definitely help you with that too. Any network marketing or direct selling company you're in. I mean, I've had students in jewelry companies and all kinds of stuff. Because even if you're in the home party model, like if you're doing home parties, you still need to capture people's attention and do things. And you can have online registrations that you're running through like Facebook events and targeting locally. And that would be really awesome too. So there's lots of different opportunities there. Okay, good. Question, how did I get to be so awesome? Yeah, that was awesome. You guys are so funny. Okay. Do you have a microphone while teaching on videos? Some people talk with bare hands and it makes me very hard to hear. I don't know exactly what you mean. But I do use a microphone, absolutely. And my videos are professionally edited. So how I structure my videos is it goes through what are you going to learn in this video, and then I walk you through it. Some videos are screen shares, and my editor zooms in on the things so you can see what I'm doing. And some have words on them, and some are just me. So there's lots of different things that we can do there. How much is ClickFunnels? ClickFunnels is, I see you use both Facebook and ClickFunnels. Well, ClickFunnels and Facebook are two different things, right? So ClickFunnels is $97 a month, and that's what you make all your websites in. Facebook is free, and that's what I advertise my websites on. Good. How deep is your Facebook ad course? Do you teach something related to scaling? Yes, I do. I have a beginner Facebook ad course and I have an advanced Facebook ad course in the VIP program. The advanced Facebook ads course goes through my use of a tool called Ad Espresso that I use for scaling. It's a higher level. It's very, very in depth on content, and then I also talk about retargeting. Okay, let's see. Is the copywriter help? Oh, are they helping us directly? If you're in the VIP program, my copywriter is in our private Slack group, and you can post your copy there, and she will give you feedback and edits on it. So that is really, really, really valuable. After you sign up on the $497, I see we just had somebody become a VIP, so congratulations to you. But after you sign up for the course, there will be a video that tells you about the VIP program, and you can decide if you want to do that or not. That gives you very hands-on attention, particularly from Meryl about copy. Otherwise, what you can do is post it in the Facebook group, and the group will give you feedback on it. When you use a payment plan, does it cost more? Yes, it does. And that's to recoup our costs of people who sometimes drop off of the payment plan. Like they make the first payment, but they don't make the second payment. So it's slightly more. I think it's, actually, I don't know how much more it is. Sorry about that. It might be $50 more for that. So this is not the VIP course. This is the full course. The VIP program is a more hands-on specific course. And there's a ton of additional bonuses. And that's really for people who want the next level. So, you know, with everybody, like, I don't want to, you know, like, I don't want to overwhelm people with too much content or, you know, make it like outrageous for people to get started or anything like that. So the basic course is very, very thorough. The VIP program will give you a lot more hands-on interaction. We have a private Slack group where you can ask questions. My editor, my copywriter, my Thomas is in there. My assistant is in there. My editor is in there. My branding expert is in there. So there's a lot of people in the Slack group to give you some information. Let's see what other questions we have. Good. Okay, you guys are awesome. So you can go ahead and go explore and explore the page. And then if you need to know more about what's in the course, like you want to revisit the actual sales page that has all the information about the course, let me go ahead and give you that link And I want to welcome Natalie to the course. Congratulations. I'm excited for you guys. This is awesome. I'm going to pull that link up here in 1 minute. Because someone said, can I look over the course content again? And the answer is, of course. And the one that I'm going to give you is specific to webinar attendees, okay? And for the VIP program, we do have an additional payment plan, a 4-payment plan. There's a couple of different options. For the regular one, we have a 4-payment plan, but those specific things you would have to call in for. They're not on the regular page. Let's see here. Okay, there's your link to the actual sales page. So the cost of the course on the webinar is $497. And the cost off of the webinar, if you just go to the general product page, is $997. Okay, good. What other questions do you guys have? Let's see. Okay, good. Kent, welcome. Awesome. I think I already welcomed you, but welcome again. Okay, so you guys are fantastic. I'm going to go ahead and conclude for today. And again, if you have any questions, you can give us a ring. Let me put that phone number up here for you. There's Thomas's phone number. Yes, it will teach you everything you need to know to build ClickFunnels. Yes, in fact, I give you templates. So what that means is I can give you a link, you click it, and it automatically pulls that website into your ClickFunnels. So it's really, really awesome. In fact, I wish I had somebody that did that for me when I first got started, which would be amazing. I had to build sites from scratch. It was horrific. So yes. And remember that we have a whole support team here, right? So we're here to support you and help you grow and help you build and help you get a result with this because we want your success story. And I want to be able to share your links to my entire list and say, hey, look at what my student Kat just accomplished. Look at this beautiful funnel she just made in the Booming Business Funnel course. You know, through that, people are going to be like, wow, look at this. They're going to see your stuff. But then they're also going to, you know, recognize that there's a real result that they can get as well. So your success is vitally important to us as well. Good. So you can give Thomas a call if you have any additional questions. And then for all of you guys who just got started, congratulations. Welcome to the course. I'm super excited. Thank you for entrusting me and being a part of the Booming Business Funnel. I love you guys. You're amazing. And thank you for pursuing your dreams and your goals. And just know that there we go. Yay! I've been talking for an hour and a half. So just know that I take your success very, very seriously. I didn't become a high school teacher because I've got a heart of stone. You know, I became a high school teacher because I loved kids and I wanted to help change the world. And unfortunately, the public school environment was not the right place for me. So doing these courses, I don't have to do them. You know, I make a ton of money just being a leader in a network marketing company. The reason I do it is because it fulfills my passion for teaching and it helps expand my circle of influence. Stephen Covey talks about that. It expands my circle of influence to know that I'm making a bigger, broader difference in the world. You know, my husband would probably be dead if he was still working his job. And we've been able to live this amazing life, make, you know, the money we make, travel the world. I've been to every single continent except for Antarctica, which you probably guessed. You know, I've been able to travel the world and just have this beautiful experience, be home with my daughter. My daughter's upstairs with her dad right now because we've both worked from home for 15 years. And we're just able to do cool things like this. So yeah, so this, in my viewpoint, this is absolutely the best decision you can make for your business But figure that out for yourself too. Look at the sales page, and if you're ready to go, just join and we'll get rocking and rolling. You'll be right into module 1. Okay, guys, have a fantastic Thursday. Have a great weekend, and thanks for being here.